Well, now I'm your host, Lambo Drew. You are now tuned into another edition of the Lambo Drew Show. Man, you already know the Leverage Show getting ready to go down and get down with the get down. I'm excited about today, man. Listen, back in the saddle. Y'all already know what time it is, man. Straight back from vacation. Got the vibes going, man. I love my wife. Yes, she brought me this. So you already know, man, what time it is, man. Fresh off a vacation out of California, IA. Man, we was out there, man, with Pac and all the rest of them, man, if you ask my wife, man. So definitely, man, shout out to the missus, man, for making this thing happen, man. Us getting back right in front of you, man. We got a lot of stuff to talk about, dude, about some of the great people I got a chance to meet up, man, while I was out there, while we had a good time, me, the wife, the kids, man. We got so many people to thank, man. So you already know what time it is. We're going to definitely be tapping in for that. And definitely, we made it back in time for tomorrow night. For my guy, man, Marlon Waynes will be in the building, man. So we excited right here in Denver, Colorado, man, to go ahead and to see our guy, man, do his thing, man. So definitely, y'all want to tap in. It's going down tonight, man. Thank y'all for y'all rocking with your boy, man, and really showing some serious love out here. Y'all know, man, we're going to always keep it 100 and keep it real out here, man, on this broadcast. Listen, it's been a tough week for some of those who know. Over the weekend while Lambo was gone, and I actually kind of touched on it Tuesday night. Actually, that wasn't even Tuesday night. The broadcast aired Tuesday night, but that was a broadcast I taped before that. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to keep it all the way 100. It was a rough weekend for some of y'all out there, man. And we're going to talk about it. We're going to get into the good, the bad, the ugly, the ups, the downs. But also, we're going to get into this message where you already know we keep it moving forward. Lambo touched down today when I got back, man, and hit the ground running. And for those who know, man, been out here conducting serious deals. So, again, this thing don't not stop. We continuously to keep moving forward. I told y'all, the Leverage Show, anything tied to me win. And if we winning, we winning. It ain't no other thing that we actually coming with. So if you made it and took a couple L's and stuff like that, man, we call that lessons in life. But if you winning out here, man, with the Leverage Show, you always definitely going to be winning because you are tied in and tapped in, man. So let's make this thing happen, man. You already know what we do out here, man. Look, let's get to these chats, man. Let's see who's in the building, man. Let's go ahead and show some love, man, and get some shout-outs to some people, man, out here in the building, man. My guy, IC, I see you in the building. What's going on, IC? Hello, everyone. Shout out to you, IC, man. I see you in the building, man, making moves. Not just that, IC is making moves with some other big news, man. So shout out to him, man. Look, I'm excited. If y'all don't really know and y'all can't really tell this excitement of me being going away with the family, relaxing, man, for these few days, man, and just out there in Cali, man. And y'all know we did the road trip literally 2 weeks ago. And we was literally boom, 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 all on the road. And then boom, right back out from the East Coast, man, to the West Coast. And out here getting it in, man. So you already know your boy going to come with some great heat, man, tonight. And a lot of energy for y'all. Because, again, I tell people stay connected to the plug. Don't run away from the plug. If the plug is actually giving you source, that's like you plug in your vacuum cleaner in the outlet. And the moment that you plug that vacuum cleaner in the outlet, you have what? You have power. That vacuum cleaner can go all around that house, man, and do some serious stuff for you. So make sure you stay plugged into the source. I don't care what's going on. I don't care what it looked like to everybody else. Stay plugged in because we're going to continuously keep coming with heat and still winning out here. When everybody else is racking up L's and complaining about their losses and complaining about this doom and gloom, the Leverage Show and Lambo Drew and his crew going to continue to keep racking up W's. I told y'all that, man. Stay connected to the source because the source was going to continue to keep getting y'all being able to pivot through these hard times when some stuff do come off and do pop off. And that's what we are here for, to be your voice of reasoning, to kind of let you know, like, yo, this is what it's about. Let me tell you the good, the bad, the ugly, and in between. But I'm going to tell y'all what's good. I mean, just as I was sitting down there, and those who know and stuff like that, you guys are getting ready to find out, man. I was invited to several other leaders conference. I told y'all December the 1st and 2nd, y'all need to be, all roads head to D.C. Y'all definitely need to be in D.C. December 1st and 2nd, man. I told y'all, Lambo Drew going to be on the panel with a bunch of other leaders, man. My guy BOJ is going to be in the building, man. My guy CPMD is going to be in the building. CPMD will be on the broadcast tomorrow for Finance Fridays. I told y'all, we light y'all up. We are not letting up off the gas off of y'all. Y'all may be letting up off the gas for yourself because you out there licking your wounds. We ain't letting up off the gas for y'all because we got a lot of information to bring to y'all and continuously to keep elevating y'all at another level. I'm telling y'all this right now. Confidence and everything, man, and what we do continues to breed and it's contagious. Somebody needs to go ahead and hashtag that. Confidence is contagious. Confidence is contagious. And that's what we're going to go ahead and keep providing y'all. So again, December the 1st and the 2nd, all roads lead to DC. Your boy Lambo Drew will be at the Mastermind Summit in DC. Shout out to my guy, man, Brandon Adams. We're going to have more information coming. And, man, we got some great leaders who are going to be there, man. I was on a Zoom with Coach Rashid today for 4 hours, man. You understand? But definitely some great leaders, man, and conducted some really, really, really big deals. So we're excited about that, man. He will be definitely at the panel as well. My guy CPMD, Jackson, shout out and everything, man, to Terrence Pounds will actually be in the building. My guy Sean Hill has already bought his ticket, and he's actually going to show up, so y'all do not want to miss it. I'm telling y'all, this conference, when I go on ahead and tell y'all more about it and bring it into y'all definitely want to be tapped in to this conference because December the 1st, December the 2nd, in DC, these YouTubers like me and a lot of others, we're going to be there. So all roads lead to DC, December the 1st, December the 2nd, man. The conference is on December the 2nd. That's a Saturday. I think it's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. We're going to cover a lot of different topics. You will be able, once you leave that conference, I'm not here to tickle your ear because you're on a leverage show. I'm to let you know this. December the 1st, December the 2nd, you need to be finding your tickets to DC. Fly in to Ronald Reagan if you can. If you can fly in to Ronald Reagan Airport, you need to be going to DC and say, you know what, Lambo, I'm tapping in. I'm going to come sit down with y'all. I'm going to come meet with y'all. We want to come hug y'all next. We're going to have dinner with y'all. We're going to literally be able to be in the building with y'all. So y'all won't be able to escape Lambo Drew and some of the rest of your favorite YouTubers, man, who are going to be out here, especially if you tied into this network. We will be in DC December 1st, December 2nd. I will make sure you guys continuously to do special broadcasts that is definitely when it gets closer to that time, you guys will see it. You guys will be able to purchase your tickets. Your tickets are on Eventbrite. Eventbrite, the tickets are something like $200 to $300 or something like that for the mastermind. But you guys will be able to go on ahead, man, and you know Lambo going to do some free giveaways. So y'all better be tapped in, man, right here, man. Now, this is nothing that they're giving Lambo free tickets. Lambo's literally coming out of his pockets to actually pay for y'all to make sure that y'all actually get y'all butts to DC December the 1st and December the 2nd. So make sure if that's something that you tapped out, start looking at flights right now. Start looking at your hotel right now and say, you know what, Lambo, that Friday and Saturday, I'm coming. I'm committed to it. I'm coming. A lot of people, man, if you guys were down in AMSIS, right, for the CP event back in June, they will be there as well. Some prominent leaders are going to be there, man. I'm telling y'all this right now. Y'all hearing this first because y'all going to hear some other leaders talk about this, man, on their broadcast. Y'all going to be shocked. So this is already September, December 1st, December 2nd. Make sure all roads lead to DC, man. And I'm telling y'all this right now, man. It's official. We coming through, man. So make sure, man, you're going to go ahead and continuously to keep supporting the channel because we're going to make this thing happen. So shout out to you, Issa, for that, for showing love. Happy Thursday. You already know what time it is, man. We make it a thing. Do what it do. Hello, everyone. Happy Thursday. My wife is in the building, man. Shout out to my wifey, man, for all that she does, all the support, everything she does. I'm telling you this right now. We have some people to thank, man, for this trip. We didn't get a chance because I had taped that broadcast Tuesday earlier, right? I taped it the day before and stuff like that. So I got a chance to tape it, and then I taped it, I think, within that time frame of us before we met up with our people, DD's Chicken Cash Shack. Let me tell you something. Shout out to my guy, Dave, from DD's Chicken Cash Shack. The McClendon family has won the Johnson family over, man. I'm trying to tell y'all this right now. So in the video you guys seen Tuesday, I didn't get a chance because it was already pre-taped to really go ahead and talk about and extend our wonderful, wonderful, wonderful appreciation to DD's Chicken Cat Shack while we were actually out there in Cali. For those who seen the videos, man, and seen the tapes, man, you seen what they did, man. Dave and Chris, the entire McClendon family, man. I'm talking about Corey, Zaria, and Lil Mama, man. Caitlin, I think is it. I hope I'm saying it right. If I am, I mean I might jack myself up and everything, man. But Kay, we're gonna call her Kay, man. We definitely thank y'all. We definitely thank y'all because what y'all did for the Johnson family, and most people seen it on my social media, or if not, y'all seen it on my wife's social media, man. It was truly a blessing. They rolled the red carpet. We call it the purple carpet out, man, the royalty carpet. And welcome to Johnson family, and literally went on ahead and and cooked like they ain't cooked before. Listen, if y'all are not following them on Instagram, you got to follow DD's Chicken Cat Shack. I know they're going to be probably in the comments sometime and stuff like that, man, on this show. Make sure you guys are following them and support them. Wherever that Black Mobile is, y'all need to be there, man, especially bringing out your wallets, man, because I'm telling you right now, we went on here. They gave us so much food. And I mean, it came up, gave us the whole experience. We was able to go to the truck. They had the boxes all with the swamp juice and everything, man. The swamp water, I mean, it was the bomb. I'm telling y'all what I know, man. There's nothing like being treated like royalty, man, and just a blessing, man, of certain people, man, who are really, really, really actually impacting your lives like that, because this is what this thing is about, man. You give, you receive, you sow where you want to go, and you sow to stay in the flow. And I'm telling you what they did was just immensible, man. We have never had that type of treatment. I'm telling you this before, man. We had some private events and stuff like that, but that right there was on a whole nother level. We had so much food when we left from there. I'm telling y'all this right now. We was packing it up. We didn't, you know how some people will be like, man, no, we were taking pans of food away. Besides the nice boxes and everything, they packed everything up and they structured everything right. We were taking pans of chicken and fish and fries and hush puppies. We were taking pans. We went on ahead, took it back. They took those pans with us. We went on ahead when we got some sandwich bags, right? And we packed all of that stuff in and we bought it and flew it all the way back to Colorado. Put that sucker right back in the air fryer, man. It still tastes, man. I'm telling you, like they had just came out the grease with that thing. So shout out, man, to Dave and Chris and the entire McClendon family for really going on ahead and showing us a good time, man. But not just that, being able to celebrate my guy Dave's birthday. And I know he probably was kind of like Lambo, you know. You didn't have to go ahead and hit me like that, man, in the Venmo. But nah, brother, you are celebrated, man. You are celebrated. And you must always know that being celebrated, not just tolerated, being celebrated means a big thing to us, and especially in our eyes, man. Again, that does not go without saying. That goes with me giving my life to what I do each and every single day. And I actually, man, help tremendous amounts of people because that's my job. That's what I do. That's what I do best. People have seen on the story when I put on there 3 years ago, you know, when I was literally retiring. Shout out and everything, man, to the whole Minneapolis family and what you guys actually did to bless and everything, man, me for my retirement. That love, that was a party that they decided, yo, we throwing it. Lambo, you ain't got to do nothing. This is coming out of our pockets. We doing it. And that love literally is a blessing and the testimony of when I was actually there, just keeping it real with them and just enjoying them and always having a good time and always having a good laugh and always having something good and positive to say and sowing into that land. And I looked at that photo and I looked like 3 years later of what I'm doing and being in some of the biggest deals of my life. I'm not lying to you. Lambo is being dead smack in some of the biggest deals of my life. When I told y'all, I remember I couldn't get people, man, to give me $50 to actually go on ahead and do, you know, business with. Oh man, we not gonna rock with him. He ain't all of that. They got some people right now still don't know what I'm into. They just see you start elevating. They never went on ahead, pick up the phone, say, hey Lambo, what you into or anything like that. They don't even know to this day, and I'm fine with that of them not knowing. Keep them guessing. They're trying to figure out how in the world and everything you're able to do all this, brother. Hold on, we've been doing this thing now. So go ahead and check the track record now. So because we've been at our stuff privately together, but now people are seeing it on a larger scale. Shout out and everything, man, to the leaders who just went on ahead and invited me to go to Dubai in the next couple of weeks, as well as Africa, man. With all of it, man, I'm esteemed. I'm thankful. Y'all don't really even know. I'm talking about this is not stuff. This is people saying, yo, we're going to pay for this with our own pockets because we want you to go ahead, man, and come here as a leader and be able to come sit down with us. Man, I am thankful for that. I remember people wouldn't even give me, man, $5, $10 for gas. And now you try to fly Lambo all the way across the other side of the world to come sit down and come talk with you guys about the knowledge and the information and being able to vet some of these amazing projects that you guys are doing and to be around some of the best dignitaries, man, that you can possibly find. I am esteemed. I'm honored. I'm thankful. Shout out to my wife just being there, my kids just being there, and just sticking with daddy through it all. I hugged each one of my kids, like literally, when we were there in California, and I hugged them as they were going back to their rooms and stuff like that. And I was hugging them, and I just let them know, man, I thank y'all for sticking with daddy. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I truly thank each and every one of y'all. But I thank y'all for sticking with daddy because I remember them as babies, and my mind reflected back at the roughest times of my life. And the roughest times me and my wife were staring at each other, looking at each other, saying, God, how are we going to get through this thing? How are we going to make it through this thing? And allowing God to be able to say, even through the roughest times of your life, you get ready to come out of this thing. You get ready to make a big difference. You get ready to make a big impact. You just need to continue to stay focused. And I'm telling you what, throughout the roughest times when we were sitting there looking like, where are we going to do? How are we going to have a roof overhead and food on the table and everything else that we could possibly have? God provided for us. And sent people, man, kind people, as I told y'all, man, in the shows before, that who were just kind to us, kind to the Johnson family, and who extended love, compassion, and grace. And then to be at the place of, I'm thinking of all of the great deals and all of the great people and all of the great blessings that we have been into people's lives, and then serving and sowing into people's lives and actually being right there for people, to see this now being reciprocated back on our life and this blessing literally happen on our life. I'm telling you what, it is definitely a humbling experience. We don't take nothing for granted at all. I'm telling y'all, we love every single one of y'all. We thank every single one of y'all for all the support, all the love that y'all have ever done for us and showing us and giving us and making this channel, y'all channel, and making this channel, man, one of the hottest channels. We thank y'all for that, man. Y'all don't even understand how truly appreciative we are, man, from the bottom of my heart. So when I go back and I reflect 3 years ago, and people don't know this, man, when they seen the story, they looked at the story, they say, oh, man, that, the love that's shown. They don't understand that the other part of that, man, Lambo and everything, man, was trying to go in here to make sure that I had the right game plan when I was leaving. And people don't know that. People are like, man, are you serious? I'm like, no, Lambo was trying to make sure we had the right game plan. The right game plan when we was leaving, man. And sometimes, man, things didn't come together, man. Things didn't work out like we thought it was going to work out in some aspects. And things that we believed that would work out just turn around and went a whole different way. But, man, we were faithful to hearing the voice of God, hearing the direction of God. When God opened the door, man, we took the door. You understand? When God closed the door, we didn't cry over the door being closed. We sit back up in here and we say, thank you, God, for the door being closed. And sometimes you guys got to understand that. You can't go on ahead and cry over a door being closed. You have to just take that door and say, you know what? You're right, Lambo. I'm going to take that door was shut for a reason in my life. I don't know why that door was shut for a reason, but I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that and I'm going to give God thanks because of that. And you keep pressing forward, man. So shout out, man, to having one of the toughest wives, man, who've been there. So when people ask, well, why does she get the chance to deserve and do what she gets? And I get a chance to offer her and the kids so much because they were right there in the thick of it with me. And they're looking at their dad as a leader like, Dad, what's going on? Some of them so small, so innocent, man, at that time when things were going wrong and things were going down, that you're sitting there looking at me for strength, and I'm sitting there looking at God for strength. God, how are we going to get out of this? Because I can't look for them for help. You understand? And it was family and friends and people we tried to turn to for help. Some people were there. Some people couldn't be there. We didn't hold it against them. We was just like, man, we thank y'all, man. For those who can make it and those who were there, man, we thank y'all in this time. But that right there is a testament of what we've been doing and where we've been at, in the direction that we've been on, and the course that we've been on. We've been on this course and this journey for quite some time. And all we can say, man, is for everybody who we've ever ran into, everybody who we ever got a chance to speak to, everybody we ever got a chance to say thank you. And hey, Lambo, we rooting for you. Hey, the Johnson family, we love you. We thank you guys, man. We really want to thank y'all from the bottom of our hearts, man. Y'all don't know how big of a part that y'all played in our life, especially to be at the level, man, where God continues to keep elevating us at. And again, this is nothing but God's goodness, nothing but God's blessings and his grace on our life. Do I think that I deserve it? No. Man, I dropped the ball so many times in my life. I literally went on ahead, man, and felt I came up short so many times in my life. I don't even feel that at times that, man, ain't no way that I'm worthy of these blessings that you keep pouring out for us, man. But as we continue to keep pouring in for people, as we continue to keep doing right by people, as we continue to keep pouring into their lives, man, we see this overflow of blessing, man, that is on our life. And that is because we decided just to walk with him. Again, it's not a race. Some people, we see them running. Oh, man, don't be upset when you see people running their race. And some of y'all are stuck to social media. And so when you see them running their race, you see them winning. And you saying, oh, man, they winning. They doing more than what I'm doing. Let them do them. Stick to the game plan and the assignment that God has on your life. And I promise you, congratulate them. Don't get bitter when your blessing and everything, man, just is delayed a little bit. When your miracles is delayed a little bit. When the thing that you pray for is delayed just a little bit longer. Don't be weary in well doing, man. I'm telling you for what I know, and I'm telling you from my heart. I'm telling you, man, for what me and my wife, we have searched this thing and we've seen this thing. Don't get weary in well doing, because what happens is you start looking at everybody else's yard and stop being thankful and showing gratitude for the little blessings that God has placed in your life. And God is looking at you. He's taking notes. He's saying, man, my daughter don't know that if she just give me praise for this, if she just give me blessing for this, I got another door that's going to blow her mind. My son don't know that if he just give me praise for this and give me thanks for this, I got another open door for their life. And I'll continue to keep opening door after door after door after door, because their heart towards me is gratitude. Their heart towards other people, man, is just nothing but love towards them. And they're not trying to shelter bitterness, and they're not trying to get all of this negativity with them. They're not keeping around their aura or their circle. They're like, you know what, Lambo, you're right. You can miss me with that. When you actually have that type of lifestyle and your mindset, man, is to go on ahead and to bless people and to help people along the way, your journey will actually go a lot more smoother than what you think. I truly remember, and I'm telling y'all this right now, man, when it was times, man, I said, God, I thank you. I thank you for the sandwich. I thank you for the $3 I may have in my pocket. Some of y'all got to thank God for that $3 or that $20 bill or that last $100 bill. You got to thank God for your bill being paid and not being cut off. Straight up. Y'all want me to keep it 100 with y'all on this Leverage Show. Some of y'all have to say, you know what, God, you're right. I thank you. I'm thinking that I'm getting back and forth to work. I'm thinking that I'm getting back and forth to my job. I'm thinking that my business is at least trying to sustain itself. I thank you for that. When you give God, man, a praise like that and a thankfulness out of your heart, he's going to continue to keep going on ahead, man, and opening up more doors and pouring more blessings out on your life, because he sees your heart is full with nothing but gratitude. And when he sees your heart is full with nothing but thanksgiving and his gratitude, I promise you, man, things going to start changing. Even some of y'all out there, man, your marriage or your relationship may not be where you want it to be, man. Start thanking God and everything, man, for the good things that you had or the good times that you experienced within that. and watch things start changing, man. I'm telling y'all what I know. This is how this thing works. This thing all begins by you giving thankfulness to God himself and saying, you know what? You're right about that. You're right about that, man. I made it didn't get it right this time. I made it drop the ball, man. In my life, I made it messed up and did the worst things. But guess what? I'm thankful for everything I went through to get to where I'm going, to help the people that I'm helping out in my life. And that is how you continuously to keep elevating yourself on another level. So when I tell people this, I'm not ashamed when they come to the Leverage Show and they pop on the Leverage Show and they hear Lambo. Oh, man, Lambo's giving thanks to God, man. Again, he's really going in. He's really, that's the flow of this channel. Straight up. I won't take that back. So when other people, man, may think, and this is the truth, this is the scripture. The scripture says and everything, man, if you would be ashamed amongst men, I'll be ashamed before you when you get to heaven in front of my Father. The last thing I want to do is to be ashamed in front of the Father for anything. I tell everybody, how in the world am I going to be going through life and I'm sitting in here mad at everybody? I don't want to speak to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I'm just mad and bitter with everybody in life. And if this is a dress rehearsal, when you get to heaven, you can't be mad and bitter at people if you get to heaven. Matter of fact, you won't make it in like that with that type of bitterness or anger and frustration. Some of y'all need to learn to let it go. Start smiling more. Saying what? You know what, Lambo, you're right. I'm going to start smiling more. I'm going to start turning over this new leaf. I've been doing some things wrong. You're right about this. If this is a dress rehearsal here, don't you think I want to make sure that when I make it, that I want to make it? I don't want you to think you're going to make it. I want to know you're going to make it, man. And not just that, I want you to have fun while you're doing it. I want you to go experience your life. I want you to go travel. I want you to go buy the things that you want to buy. Go spend time with your family. Go love on the people that you have been designed to love. Go do that thing. Go enjoy life. Your real life, I told you, man. Steve has told you. Shout out to Steve Harvey, man. It's in your imagination. So if you're not experiencing life, you're not in your imagination and enjoying these creative things that God has placed inside of you, you need to start saying, you know what, God, whatever I need to do, man, to get to that, let me go ahead and start creating. Let me go start experiencing that and creating that lifestyle, man, that you have already put inside of me. That vision that you have already put inside of me that I see myself doing, and I see myself making an impact, and I see myself doing something big. Let me start doing that. Whatever I need to do to cut loose, to shake loose, to stop doing that. If that's hindering me, let me let that go. It's because I got to get to the end prize. And if this is getting closer to what you assigned for my life and what you purpose for my life, I know I'm doing right. That's all, man. I'm not here to go ahead, man, and to feed you anything different than that. That's it. That's why all of these other blessings keep opening up. I can't tell you anything different. I've been that way. If you know me from back then, you're like, man, Lambo has been on this journey and has been doing this same thing and waking up with this mindset. This 10X hat is for a reason, because I wanted to go ahead and condition my mind and my attitudes towards the things that I know would gravitate to my life. It's a lifestyle. So is being kind. So is being, being able to do business and being able to make the right decisions and make wisdom decisions. All of that is part of the process. You just don't live a life and just pray and hope things happen and things happen. No, things happen, man, by you praying, but also by your lifestyle of what you live in. Are you doing affirmations? Have you written down your vision board? Are you really going ahead and connecting doing business with those and everything you're supposed to be doing business with? Are you really connecting? You say you want the promotion. Have you actually shown yourself worthy of getting the promotion? Or when you show up to the job and everything, man, are you always complaining? Do you get around the other coworkers and everything, man, and start running people into the ground, backbiting, talking about people, family members, calling them over the phone, running them down into the ground? If that's you, you say, you know what, Lambo, you're right. I need to do something different. I need to change. And if that change and everything, man, needs to start today, it's not too late to start. All he just says, you know what? I'm not doing that today. You're right, Lambo. I'm not getting ready to go there today. When somebody and everything, man, you feel you're getting ready to go ahead and go off and everything, man, you got to talk to yourself, man. I'm not going there today. I'm not doing it today. And you'll find out that you'll win one day, then you win another day, then you win another day, then you win another day. Days turns into weeks, weeks turns into months, months turns into years. And now you got a lifestyle of winning. But it takes you to win the small one. Win one day at a time. When I met, man, one of my good friends and everything, man, we were out and everything, he told me, he said, Lambo, man, this is my first day that I haven't smoked. This is new. I said, man, you got this. Let me encourage you. You got this. If that's something that you want, whatever that goal is, if it's your day for you to go ahead and start losing weight, if it's your day to you to turn around and start actually moving closer to your vision, closer to your goals, closer to your dreams, then start that day. Don't wait for it. Start that day. Start aligning yourself to where things become a lot more easier for you and to you. Again, man, I stopped literally learning in life how to go ahead and be negative and how to respond back being negative. I stopped learning that in life. And I unlearned those bad behaviors. I'm like, you're right. I got to unlearn that bad habit. You've been telling people off for too long. How that's getting you? You've been going off on too many people and backbiting people and whispering behind their ear and shooing and all that. How that's getting you? That hits you differently when you start seeing the negative impact or the negative habits that you've been having along the way. You got to switch that around. You got to think positive. You got to think something bigger than what you've been thinking and what you've been doing so you can produce the results that you want to produce. You want a winning lifestyle, it starts with a winning habit. A winning lifestyle starts with a winning habit. Straight up. It don't go anything bigger or further than that. You want to learn to win, you have to go ahead and produce winning habits. And I told y'all and everything, man, one of my best books was by, man, James Clear, man, Atomic Habits, Atomic Bad Habits, man. You guys have to know that if you address and if you see that, you can say, you know what, we can change that. I can do something different than what I've been doing. And I promise you, you're going to get some different results that's going to blow your mind. You're going to be like, man, Lambo, you don't even know. I went to this restaurant and people comped the whole bill. What the reason why people comped the whole bill? You changed up some things. You got your headspace right. That's what we're here for, man, to help you get your headspace right here on this Leverage Show. I didn't mean to go into all of that, but, man, that's for somebody out there, man. Somebody needed to hear that and everything tonight, man. But shout out and everything, man, to my wife for just doing her thing, man, and enjoying some time with us, man, away, man, on the trip in California. Yeah, enjoying all those blessings and benefits, man. You already know. My guy Larry the Lion is in the building. I see you, Larry the Lion. We'll see Larry the Lion there next week here in Colorado, man, for the USC game. So shout out and everything to my guy and everything doing this thing, man. Excited about that, man. Money says, man, you got this. Shout out to Money, man. You already know, man. What's up, sis, man? Everybody showing love and everything, man. Larry showing love. Freddie B is in the building, man. Peace and blessings, Larry Show fam. Shout out to, man, my brother, man, in the building, man, doing this thing, man. Thank you, man, for you, Baby Jacks, man. Come on now, man. You know what time it is. We're going to make this thing happen, man. Go ahead, man. You already know it's about that time, man. Let's go ahead and make this thing happen, Freddie B. All right, Issa, man, showing love, man. Hi, Mrs. Johnson, man, showing love. Money showing love to IC. That's what I want to hear. IC showing love to Larry, man. Let's go do this thing. Money showing love to Larry. Hey, that's what it is. My baby says, my brother Larry, you already know what time this is. My guy QP is in the building, man. Hi, IC, Mrs. Johnson, Larry, Freddie, and Money. Giving a full roll call to them all, man. That's what I want to hear, man, out here, man. IC showing Money. Hello, Money, man. Let's go get this thing. You know what time this thing is, man. Larry showing love to Money, making money do what it do, man. Jamal Titus, Lambo Drew is in the house. Happy Thursday, Larry Show family. Shout out to you, JT. Love seeing you in the building, man, and showing love, man, right here on the Leverage Show for another edition, man. Quentin, man, is in the building, man. Showing love to Quentin, showing love to QP. Money showing love to Quentin. Freddie B showing love to Quentin, man. Everybody showing love to QP. I love this, man, in this building, man. Issa showing love to Jamal. You already know what time it is, man. Issa showing love to Freddie B. Come on now. Y'all know what time it is. My baby showing love to Issa and Freddie B, man. Let's go make this happen. Let's get going no matter what. Yes, let's get going no matter what. You already know what time this is. My guy, Unlimited Freedom, my guy, a.k.a. Vaughn, man. What's going on, Lambo and family? Listen, brother, it is your world, man. You guys haven't seen my guy, Vaughn. I'm telling you this right now. My guy, Vaughn, has just been Dang, he's been one of them guys, man, who has been in the trenches, somebody and everything, man, who know I don't go ahead, man, and do not talk about. I always talk about Vaughn. Only because and everything, man, I've watched this guy. I watched this guy really go ahead and do some things and start changing some lives, man. If y'all are not subscribed to my Vaughn channel, y'all got to subscribe. Now, when y'all get there, y'all are going to hear There we go. My guy IC back in the building, man. Shout out and everything to Vaughn again. Let's keep this thing moving. I see, man, they done tried to go ahead, man, and freeze me up, man, but don't worry about it. We back in the saddle, man, with this, man. All right, IC say shake the dust off and continue to keep going up. Man, shake the dust off, continue to keep going up. You already know what time it is, man. Freddie B say, hey, Renata, welcome back home, man. Hello, IC. Happy Friday Eve, all y'all. You know what time it is. Freddie B, man, showing love back to the fam, man. Fro is in the building, man. Hi, everyone. Sorry I'm late. You got this? Yes, man. We late. We got this, man. Shout out to you, Fro. I see you in the building, man. I see showing love to Fro. How are you, man? Fro said, I'm doing great. How about yourself, man? QP, Cutie Potato for Life is in the building, man. Saying family. Shout out to you, Cutie Potato for Life. Thank you for tapping in each and every single week. You already know what time it is, man. Issa said, man, I'm doing great too, man. Shout out to you and everything for doing great. I hope you're doing great. You're above ground. You're doing real great, man. Fro say that's good to know, man. That's what I want to hear, man. Cutie Potato for Life says, hit that like button. Yes, please hit that like button, man. You know what time it is, man. Issa's showing love, man, to Cutie Potato for Life with the big wave, man, in the building. Oh, there go my people right there. I knew they was in here, man. Blessings, Lambo, Drew, Renata, Lever Show fam, out and about, celebrating our oldest daughter's birthday, man. Listen, shout out to you guys, man, for celebrating your daughter's birthday. I just was bragging on y'all at the beginning of the show. Again, make sure you guys go and like and subscribe, man, on their Instagram, man. Didi's Chicken Cash Shack, man. I told you they rolled out the red carpet. I have nothing more but love. Let's say nothing but birthday blessings to, I think it's Zaria's birthday, right? If I'm not mistaken. So shout out and everything, man, to her, man, and y'all doing some great things. And the entire McClendon family. You already know the Johnsons. Definitely celebrate with y'all, man. So it's official and everything, man. I know y'all in the building, man, getting it in, man. Issa say, man, hello, Didi's, man, showing love. That's what we want to hear, man. Jamal Titus, man, saying greetings, IC. That's what I want to see, man. My baby say, sending love to Didi's. They rolled the red carpet out for us. The food was so good. Yes, it was. Told y'all, we took it back, man, in plastic bags and Ziploc. They going through checkout. We had, man, we had everything, man. We had everything coming from California. We had gumbo in the bags, red beans and rice. We had chicken. We had fried chicken. We had fried catfish. We had fries. We had everything. This is us going through TSA now. They like, man, these people out here crazy, man, because they got a Willie Mays in L.A. and Venice, and so shout out for Willie Mays, a New Orleans spot, man, that we got back home. They had that, man, out there in Venice, and Harold and Bells. I don't want to even get started about Harold and Bells, man. Harold and Bells just took it all the way through the loop. So, yeah, Harold and Bells was on point out there in L.A. If y'all ever get a chance, man, and definitely Willie Mays, man. Willie Mays just took it on in, bro. That fried chicken there, boy, the gumbo and everything else. Y'all already know back home. Lambo gonna vouch for that. But then Didi's just came and just wrecked shop with it, man, after that, bro. So you already know it was on and popping, man. I'm so thankful, man. You know, making this thing happen and making this thing, man, you know, work and do what we do best, man. So my wife knows. She said it feel good. Yeah, they brought the truck out there and just cooked for us. Yes, they did. They gave us the whole thing, man. That's all I'm saying, man. I didn't know what more to say. That's the love I'm speaking of, man. You know what time it is, Freddie B, man. Let's get down to this thing, man, and make this thing happen, man. Didi's showing love, man. We feel y'all, man. We got love for y'all, too, because y'all got love for us, man. This is LC McCoy, East St. Boogie, in the building, man, via Minneapolis. Shout out to my guy. Let me say something to y'all about this guy right here, man. East Boogie, man. Golly, man. I don't know what more to say about this dude, man. He appear and disappear. When you don't know where he at, he appear, and then he disappeared and reappeared. I'm so proud of him because this dude right here has the definition of fighting and knowing how to fight, man. What I'm telling you, man, fighting for it, man, and I'm not talking about in the physical sense, right? Beating people up and he out there knocking people out. But talk about life. I think I've seen a lot of people, man, get life's blows thrown at them. But not like this dude. This dude, I remember, man, and I can tell a story because, you know, I know he's doing a lot better in life right now and stuff like that, man. But I will say this to you. I remember the time when my guy, East Boogie, was going through, man. I mean, and we had turned around. That was my guy. We hooked up, man, in Minneapolis, man. Shout out and everything, man, to Brother Keith, as well as a lot of other brothers, man, who were out there. Brother Franklin, brother Matt, brother. Oh my God, what's my one guy named a tall brother. I can't even think of his name, man. John and LC, man. You know, East Boogie was like this, and I remember, man. This is the guy that's true. I remember East Boogie would ride with me on my bus. This how grateful I am and thankful I am. East Boogie would ride with me on my bus, man. And I remember the times when he would ride with me be on my bus. He would be riding. He said, you know, Lambo, I ain't got no place to go, man. I ain't got no place to go, man. He said, I said, man, what you mean? He's like, man, look, I got no place to go. And at the time, East Boogie was living out of a homeless shelter, a men's homeless shelter. I watched his life, man, like transition, right? And this how deep this was. I still got this picture in my phone, bro. Still got this picture in my phone, and I looked at this picture the other day. Certain people you will always remember for the rest of your life. Every time I seen East Boogie, it was always seeing him in spurts of his life. I actually got to see him have kids and all of that good stuff. But man, we sitting out in front of the men's homeless shelter, right? And he said, Lambo, you know, at the time I wasn't Lambo, I was saying to Brother Drew, you know, he's like, man, this is some rough stuff I'm going through in my life. Rough. But he got up every day. You understand? And I remember dropping him off, man, like pulling up, like, yo, we're going to sit out here and talk. We got to get a game plan together for you, man. And we'll drop him off. He ride my bus, ride it all day. We will talk all day from end to end. East Boogie remember that. And the money I had, man, look, man, come on in here, man. Let's go get you some food, anything you need, man. You're my guy. You're my brother. I'm going to make sure that you taken care of. And he was just like, man, you know, one of the times, he's like, man, could you drop me off, man, you know, at the homeless shelter? I'm like, yeah, bro, come on, man. And as a man that did something for me with pride, but, man, as another part of me, I was like, man, look, I got to go ahead and make sure, man, that I got to look out for my brother. Because a lot of people, man, didn't look out for him, man, and he couldn't lean on a lot of people. He was out there, man, trying to do this thing himself. And just watching him, man, in his time, being able to struggle and getting in and out of that homeless shelter every day. I mean, this dude, he was in there like, yo, I'm in here like going to get it. Now, this is a clean brother, like a smart dude. Life just had its experiences, and it happened for him where it happened and it worked against him at that time, straight up. And I just always believed in him. Like, man, look, you know what? Some things is gonna happen for you, happen good or happen bad. Out of the negative experience, I remember he moved back to East Boogie, and I got East St. Louis, so I got a chance to talk to him, man, maybe over a year or so ago. He was doing a whole lot better than where he was when he was in Minneapolis, man. And I'm so thankful because of the fight that he had with him, and where most other people, man, would have tried to just give up on life. And I understand that. I know what that's like to be in that position. And as a man, East Boogie didn't give up on life, you know, and he kept saying, you know, thinking about, you know, committing all of this other stuff, man, and suicide. And I thought, man, that he was getting ready to go down that path. And I remember getting a chance to talk with him and being able to kind of like help coach him back. Like, hey, man, you're going to make it through this thing, bro. God got something greater in you. You got something greater before you. You just need to keep fighting and keep going, man. And he is one of them that I could not be more esteemed. And for him to come on this broadcast and show some love, man, say, hey, man, this is LC McCoy from East St. Louis. I got to get in contact with my boy. I ain't talked with him, man, in some time. But that just shows me love and shows me, man, that he kept fighting, man. He kept fighting, got to that new place in your life and kept fighting, man. You know, so I don't know what this via Minneapolis is. East St. Louis via Minneapolis. I don't know if he moved back to Minneapolis. Is that what he's saying in this text or not? But we're going to make sure we definitely tap in, man. I gotta get some sort of contact. I'll figure out how to contact my guy and make sure that we can go ahead and make sure that he's doing right. Because I don't know if he moved back to Minneapolis or not. And if not, man, you better not be going on ahead, man, and barricading yourselves in places. You already know what I'm talking about, bro. All right? So make sure you hit me up, man. Hit my line or whatever. Keep me posted, man. All right? I love you, brother, man. Thank you for tapping in, LC, man. It truly was a blessing, dude. Like, shocker, man, on here today. Blue Sky, man, showing love. Peace, Leverage Show family. What's good, Blue Sky? I see you on here, man. Doing your thing, man. Listen, continue to keep doing your thing, man. You know what time it is, man. I love it. I love it. I love it. Thank you for always tapping in, man, right here on the Leverage Show and making this happen, man. Let's make this thing happen. You know what time it is. LC said, man, peace and blessings. Thank you, bro. Peace and blessings to you, man. I'm telling you, I want you to make sure you tap into Lambo, man. Make sure, because you already know, man, we got to definitely talk. Blue Sky says, greetings to everyone. Yeah, thank you, Blue Sky. Thank you for all of your greetings, because you definitely go ahead and make it happen, man. I see showing love to Blue Sky. My baby showing love to Blue Sky. I see showing love to LC, and welcome to the family. Yes, welcome my guy, man. LC, as we call him, East Boogie, to the family. You already know what time it is, man. Blue Sky says, first giving honor to God, who is the head of my life. Blessings to the Johnson family. Shout out to you, Blue Sky. You already know what time it is. Thank you for that, man. I'm blessed, man. We all blessed, man, because of that. We're going to continue to keep going and keep speaking that, man, out there, man. So thank you for that. Freddie B said, if you need security funded, why I volunteer my services. Thank you, Freddie B, man. Hey, man, you already know, man. It's about to be going down, man, in there, man. He said he's going to volunteer the services. Freddie B going to be up in there, man. Hey, bro, look, I'm going to meet with the team, bro. I'm going to see if we got some Secret Service that we might need. I don't think Lambo need no Secret Service like that. I ain't made it like that. Now, stop all that, man. But thank you anyway. My guy B Streets is in the building, man, working without you not even knowing before you fix before the 6th. Stop playing. My guy out here spitting balls, man. Thank you, B Streets, man. Showing love, man. B Streets is definitely, man, like a brother to the family, man. Always showing love, man. Always like really right there to make some stuff happen, man. And that right there, that does something to you, man, beyond what you can even think. Always showing love and continuously showing love for all these years, man. Thank you for that, man. I needed that, bro. You already know. Very thick, man. Come on now. Very thick. Yeah. Blue Sky said, blessings to Bishop Lambo and his wonderful first lady. Blow a bag nada. See, when you see that BABN, everybody know that's Blow a Bag Nada is in the building. And she got the dollar signs right behind that in their lovely offspring. Blow Bag Nada was in full effect in California. Blue Sky. Lambo ain't allowed to tell you that, man. Blow Bag Nada was in the building, baby. And she definitely getting ready to be in the building, man, and for these other upcoming trips, too. So, Blue Sky, we're going to keep you posted on that. LC, thank you, East Boogie, man, for the super chat. LC giving the super chat tonight. Fully hats off to you, man. I'm talking about that's sewing where you want to go and so to stay in the flow, bro. You don't even know. You ain't even watching the broadcast. And you out here, man, doing that, man. Thank you, brother. Really appreciate it. People know, man, on the Lever Show, we give it all the way right back, man, for the people out here, man, because that's what we are here for. Blue Sky, man, showing love, man. Hello, IC, showing love to Issa in the building. Blue Sky showing love to Money. Blue Sky showing love to Larry in the building, man. My wife said, I'm sending love to my mom and brother Jay. They helped us out many times. Yes, they did, man. Oh, my God, man. Bro, let me tell you something. I got to sit down here, man. You're going to make me do a ride. Shout out to my guy, Points Blank Travel, man. Man, my mother-in-law, my brother-in-law, man, y'all don't know. We was going through. That's why I told you, y'all need some people in your corner. Y'all need some people in your corner. Y'all need some people in your corner. My mother-in-law, my brother-in-law helped them out. I think when Cash App was like first out, we was Cash App. We was Western Union first and then Cash App in second. We lived off of each other. Especially me and my little bro Jay. We lived off of each other Cash App, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That Cash App was when we first came out. That Cash App was really first hit, man. We lived off of that. Before then, it was Western Union, and I would have to go pick the Western Union up. Right, I would go drive to go pick the Western Union up. It'd be late at night, man. And I'm out there getting the Western Union, man, and you know, out there in the hood in Minneapolis, man, and it's 1, 2 a.m. in the morning and stuff like that. But that 56, I'm talking about, it wasn't much. It'd be $50, $60, $100, $150, $200, whatever it could be. That's what he was sending. And we were sending that to us, man. And we were so thankful, you understand, for just that. And then we would come back, get out to the kids and stuff like that. And I would break that down into what I could actually do to have gas in the vehicle, food enough for the kids, and then we sit back up in here, man, and have to survive with the rest of that, man, until, hey, I got paid or I could make a move and stuff like that to get more money in my pocket, man. That was that time frame. And I'm telling you what, people don't know the story or the journey until they actually see. So shout out, man, to my brother Jay, man, my little brother Jay, man, and I won't get started with that. That right there is a whole different level of flowers, man, between him and my mother-in-law out this doors, man. But Jay Titus is in the building showing love to Jay Titus, man. You already know what time it is, man. Come on now. Blue Sky says, hey, Unlimited Freeman, back up the truck and fill it up. If you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys have never been on Vaughn's channel, make sure you go like, subscribe to my guy Vaughn, Unlimited Freedom channel. You guys are going to hear some serious energy on there, man. So I'm meeting with somebody out there in California, right? One of my guys said, he said, bro, he had me cracking up laughing. He said, so I'm watching Lambo, and Lambo talks about unlimited freedom. Bro, if you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you, straight up. You rocking with me, I'm rocking with you, straight up. And so he said, I go to his channel. And he said, I'm on there on the Unlimited Freedom's channel. And he said, he's on there screaming in the screen nonstop. I'm like, yeah, we fell out laughing, man. And I said, that's my guy, Vaughn. If you are not ready for that type of energy, oh my goodness, man, you don't know what you're missing out on. That type is raw, unadulterated gospel energy on my guy's Unlimited Freedom channel. And I'm telling you, he's going to bring it. He's not, listen, if you got, and my guy was cracking up laughing too, because he got a chance to watch my guy Vaughn's channel, right? And Unlimited Freedom, if you are a babe in anything and you're not used to like moving crypto, you're not used to moving this, He'll tell you in a minute, hey man, this channel ain't for you. You got to go find some other stuff on YouTube University, and then you come back to this channel. And when you come back to this channel, you're going to be ready. Vaughn will have you cracking up. And I talked to Vaughn away from outside of us on here. And that, that's my guy. Vaughn's in my same leadership group in the Telegram group. So, that's my guy. I talk with Vaughn. That guy, Vaughn, is a different ball game. If y'all are not ready for some real in your face and real giving it to you, man, how he has it and how the Unlimited Freedom channel is, man, you missing out on something big. Y'all need to hop on over there, man. And if you get through it, a lot of people, man, they say, man, Lambo, I don't know it and everything, man. If that channel's for me, man, go watch it. He has a lot of information that he covers. And I'm telling you what, his mentality of how he does things is truly amazing. And he's a leader for that reason. And he's continuously going to continue to help other people along their journey for that reason. He's not the type of person that you're going to be out there when you take a loss. He's going to be licking your wounds with you. Oh, let's look at our wounds. No, that ain't Vaughn. If you're looking for that channel to pacify you, you may just want to the Leverage Show going to upbeat you. Vaughn going to beat you into a soldier. Straight up. You're going to be feeling militant when you leave Unlimited Freedom. You're going to be like, oh, man, I see what Lambo talking about. I'm ready to run through a wall now. You understand? So make sure you understand that we're in this, working this thing together. You understand? Like, I'm out there to help, push you in the right direction, help you get motivated, help you get this. When you get the Vaughn, you in straight boot camp. Unlimited Freedom is a straight boot camp channel, straight up. It ain't even no, hey, bro, we getting ready to go ahead, pause the brakes, step off the gas. It's straight in your face. And what he's going to tell you and what he's going to show you, I promise you, you will be able to survive coming out of that boot camp. I promise you that. Lambo is like I build you up and I help get you motivated and get you ready for boot camp, right? And then I help get the drive going, help get you cranked and help get you turned over. Then when you turn the Vaughn, you're automatically in boot camp. You're not even, there ain't even no ifs, ands, or buts about it. When you look around where you at, you know where you're going to be at. But I promise you, you're going to become a better you, and you're going to be a more structured you when you leave from out of my guy Unlimited Freedom right now. Because, he ain't playing no games. I'm telling you this right. I'm straight up telling you this right now. He ain't playing no games. Lambo can look you in the eye. Lambo going to help bring you to life, right? By the time you get to Vaughn in boot camp, he going to be like one step away from you, from your life ending. Like, oh my God, I feel like it's ending. I think I'm seeing a white light at this point. That's my guy, Vaughn. You're going to feel like, man, every bit of your energy is taken out of you because you're going to be trained to go fish and go hunt for yourself straight up. Like I guarantee you get there. Go look at his products, man, when it comes down to like learning how to trade and really learning how to do options, and take the course. Don't just look at it. Take it. Take the course. You're going to learn how to do some stuff. And the thing about it is that, man, when we see a channel like that, most people are like, oh, man, I don't want to learn how to do some stuff. No, go learn how to do it. Go learn how to fish. Go learn how to go and hunt for your own. And then you got places where you can go and park money into. And then if you lose money, he'll let you know and everything, man. Hey, ain't no crime around here and everything, man. He's moving right on. Moving right on. He's the only guy I know. And this is the God honest truth. I don't think that Vaughn gives a funeral procession for any, and I do mean any platform that goes down. There is not trumpets and funerals and horns and shots being fired going off. He is not giving a funeral procession for a platform that goes down. He's going to tell you the truth. He's going to show you how to do it in boot camp. And you better toughen up, man, real quick. Because I promise you, move on. That's the only way that you're going to get through this. Shout out to my guy, Vaughn, man, for doing that. Blue Sky just had to go through that, man. LC says, man, my big brother Drew, man, shout out to you, man. Big L, East Boogie, man. You already know what time it is, man. We was going through East Boogie on the road trip, And I remember I told my wife and everything, man, a couple of weeks ago. I said, man, my guy East Boogie. So it's funny that you're even on here. And a couple of weeks ago, I just thought about you and stuff like that while we were going through East Boogie, crossing from St. Louis side, going in the East Boogie side, man, over there, man, East St. Louis. And everybody know what that is. Jamal Titus says, hi, Blue Sky, man. Blue Sky says, hi, QP, showing love, man. My guy, B Street says, man, ghost watching without even clicking on your page, the fix before the 6. Let's go, man. Keep spinning them balls, man. You already know what time it is. Elsie says, man, make sure you're sharing and investing in this message. We need to stay blessing and filled in all things and commanding change. Yes. Thank you, East Boogie, for that, man. Truly a blessing, man. Keep out there, man, sharing this, man. Money showing love to Blue Sky. That's what you know what time it is. B Street say, not the same, supposed to be unnoticed. People be so mad if they knew the fix before the 6. Hey, man, you spin balls. B Street said, how do you spin balls? My baby said, LC, I remember you. Hey, you, good to see you, man. Showing love. She's showing love to QP, man. Wife is showing love to Unlimited Freedom. Your podcast keeps us going. Me and my wife, we will sit down. I'm not lying to you. We will watch, because Vaughn's live on Fridays comes on right after like an hour into the Finance Fridays live. So if you guys could catch that like right after the Finance Fridays lives, his live is at, is it 1 o'clock Eastern? I think it's 1 o'clock Eastern, because ours is at noon Eastern. I think Vaughn's is at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you can catch that, like literally people switch right over for that on Fridays, you're going to go ahead and catch it. And I'm telling you what, Vaughn be on that 3-4 hours, man. He's going to be going in. And I think this week, this is probably the week you guys are going to see Vaughn go in even more on that Friday. So you guys definitely want to be definitely tapped into that. Always watching and joking around, man. Thank you, B Streets, man, for that, man. I already know you're showing love, man, right here on the Lever Show. My baby says, happy birthday, Z. That's what I want to hear. Blue Sky says, grace and mercy and abundance to Mrs. Johnson's, the mother and brother. Yes, for definitely showing so much love, man, for us back then. Didi showing love, man, to IC. Showing love, much love. That's what we want to see. I sent this live to Big John, and we'll add it to my LinkedIn. Shout out to you, man. Please go ahead, man, and show some love, man. Like I told y'all, man, this channel has blown up because of that, man. Almost 24,000 subscribers now because of you guys, man. Took this channel from 4 subscribers, man, to now almost 24,000. Thank you guys, man, for that. Let's keep these numbers going and keep helping people out here. We'll connect. God is always true, man. That's what I want to hear, man. Let's continue to keep doing that, man. What's up, East Boogie? I'm here on the other side of the river. Yes, my guy Vaughn is and everything, man. That's what I love. He is on the other side of the river, man. He's in St. Louis. We got a chance to stop there and stuff like that, man, while we were there. And, man, really made a big impact. He will be somebody I would love to, guys, get you introduced to, man. East Boogie, definitely in that arena, man. You already know what time it is. Thank you for that, Vaughn. Always showing love. My baby saying love to Blue Sky, man. She's laughing for that blower bag now in the building, man. Blue Sky, make sure we see you in D.C. Yeah, mark your calendar. Listen, again, December 1st and December 2nd, mark your calendar. We will be in D.C. at the conference. I will have more information on my channel about that. December 1st and December 2nd. Yours truly, Lambo Drew, with the other gang of hosts of YouTubers as well. We will be there for the Mastermind Summit. Y'all do not want to miss that. I will make sure y'all have that information, man, in the next coming weeks to make sure that we continue to keep talking about that, advertising that. So y'all do not want to miss that December 1st, December 2nd. My wife says my mom and Jay were everything. The kid made sure the kids have everything. Yes, they did, man. My mom and Jay, man, mother-in-law, man, was out there getting it. Shout out to mother-in-law and my brother-in-law for really going on here, man, and making us, man. My wife says, man, Unlimited Freedoms podcast is fire. If you have not seen it, man, I'm telling you, and he's saying, I'm dying right now, bro. Straight boot camp. Bro, if y'all have not seen and subscribed to his channel and seen Unlimited Freedom, man, look, don't go there if you ain't ready for boot camp. I'm telling you that right now, because you're going to need it when you come back from that. Share this chat and a few group texts. Thank you, man, East Boogie, man. That you don't even understand, man. That truly means so much for us for that. When we actually hear that, man, I'm telling you this right now. You already know what time it is. My baby says Unlimited Freedom Boot Camp. People would pay for that. Yes, they would. Yes, they would. They definitely would pay for that, man. And you may have to think about that. Unlimited Freedom Boot Camp. I know Vaughn don't too much like nursing people, but if he could get them in a boot camp, like a one-on-one, like, yo, you want Unlimited Freedom Boot Camp for like, I don't know, $5,000, $10,000 or something like that. Vaughn, you may have to think about that. That may have, I promise you, the thing about that is people are going to learn how to fish for themselves and trade. People are going to learn the pitfalls of investments. People are going to learn in your boot camp of what crypto is, what crypto not to use, and all that other good stuff. People are going to learn the private plays as well as the public plays that you're into. So, I mean, a private boot camp, Vaughn, you may have to think about that, man. My wife may have something with that. And maybe like, I don't know, you charge $10,000, $5,000 or $10,000 for your boot camp. Don't make it no $1,000. Vaughn, you already know that ain't no type, and you're not in it for that type of money and stuff like that. So think about that, Vaughn. A Vaughn's boot camp. Limited Freedom Boot Camp. What would Vaughn charge for that? Think about that. And then you could probably do some like live Zooms with them or something like that. Or, I don't know, man. Put that concept together, man. Think about that, man. I know people would definitely charge for that. I was on the phone with BOJ this morning. Shout out to BOJ. Make sure you guys and everything, man, continues to keep BOJ in your prayers. So I got a chance to be on the phone with him for 2 hours this morning and really just talking over some things, man. And he'll be at the event December 1st, December 2nd as well in D.C. But as I was talking over with him, man, a lot of things that we were actually discussing for the event as well as some other things that just in life, period, I became to be more thankful and grateful. So this thankfulness and gratefulness over my life and stuff like that, man, is for YouTubers who are out here who are doing some things. Today I was on the phone, like I told you guys, with Coach Rashid for 4 hours with the Zoom and connecting people together. So this just wasn't a Zoom. This was a mastermind meeting. Then we followed by another meeting that we're talking serious money, and then we're talking and everything, man, CEOs and all of this other stuff. So this is a difference when you're moving and when you see yourself moving into space and helping people and really, really, really meaning good for people. Leaders, man, we get together. We're not on here talking foolishness. Like we're talking serious numbers, and serious numbers is moving back and forth between bank accounts and everything else, man, so people can really go on ahead and make an impact, man. We really give our lives for this stuff so you guys can actually flourish in life. And that's what we want to do, to make sure you are flourishing in life and doing whatever that you need to do. Jay Ford is in the building. What's up, fam, and stuff like that, man. Ford Financial Planning is in the building, man. Shout out to Jay Ford, the Pin Group, man. Make sure you guys go like and subscribe, man, to my guy Jay Ford's channel as well, man. Because, again, Jay Ford is really doing the thing. He's got a new product, a new investment that they are investing. If you guys are not, listen, don't y'all sleep on this Pin Group. Y'all better stop it now. Don't sleep on this Pin Group. I'm telling y'all what I know. Don't sleep on this Pin Group. Y'all been sleeping on this Pin Group for quite some time and everything, man. But my guy Jay Ford and everything, man, I'm trying to tell y'all, we're getting ready to get railed back up. So make sure you guys are showing some love. We're excited about Jay Ford's big day, man, at the end of this year and being able to see him going ahead, man, and take a new chapter in his life. So shout out to Jay Ford, man, what he's doing and making sure you guys are staying tapped in, because he is always on fire. Again, like and subscribe to my guy Ford Financial Planning. You guys won't go on ahead and regret it. Thank you, Jay Ford, for tapping in. Cute Potato for Life says, man, Jay Ford, welcome. You already know my baby is already showing love. Jay Ford, can't wait to see you guys, man. She already showing love. You know what time it is, man. Coach Rashid is in the building, man. I see you, Coach, man. Yes, we making moves over 4 hours today. Coach, Still rocking, brother. Oh, I know you is. I know you. I know Coach is still out there doing his thing and making moves, man. I'm so proud of you and just doing life with your brother, doing life with your family, man. Thank you for meeting us out, man, in San Diego, meeting my wife, my kids, and really, like I said, this is everything. This is everything for us, man. For this. And Coach turned around and was giving out presentations today and talking to some things, man, that I knew I was pulling out of Coach. Coach is like, Lambo, man, we out here, man. He said, I don't think we've ever did a phone call less than 3 hours. I say, well, Coach, we had this person that we had to go on here, connect with. We had to talk about, the summit. Then we had to talk about the next person, what all these investments. And Coach had to lay everything out. You know how Coach is going to do. And he laid it out right so that they get a chance to experience. I mean, they're moving a large amount of funds, and not just that, they're going to be doing even further a large amount of funds. So we have to be ready. You understand when these things come. And Lambo is just thankful to be in the middle of this, man. You don't understand, man. When Coach got us there, we went ate at the Starbucks. Now I got to say this, right? I didn't get a chance to talk about this Tuesday, right? But we're eating at the Starbucks, right? And that night and stuff like that, man, my family goes in there, my wife and my kids and stuff like that. They meet Coach. And so Coach, we all sitting down in there, we're talking and stuff like that. And before we get there, right, we literally look up. And I'm telling you, they got police cars going back and forth. I said, what the heck is going on? We see these little bikes. The slowest little bikes turn in the corner like 10, 15 miles per hour. So we thinking that it's got to be a little parade or whatever going on, and like, okay, these cop cars are out here and, in San Diego down there. And they just, following these kids, these people who want these bikes, because they're going real slow. I lied that to you. Me and my wife, we started looking, and we seen vehicles flying back and forth, and cop cars going, and I'm saying, whoa, what Coach got us at like this, man? We had a Starbucks around here, man. We had action turned up on a Sunday. Not knowing Coach was in the truck, he thought we wasn't even there at the Starbucks yet. He's seeing the same thing, man, out there on his watch. Like, man, I don't know what's going around out here, man. On a Sunday in San Diego, it was going down. Thank you, Coach, for putting us right there smack in the thick of it in California, man. I didn't know, man, what was getting ready to pop off, what was getting ready to happen. But when I seen all of that, my adrenaline started rushing and started pumping and stuff like that. And I'm looking at my wife and my kids is looking at this. I'm like, boy, there's a lot of action around here. Coach Shaw do know how to bring us into California, boy, right? So, I mean, it is what it is. You know, Coach, because of you. You understand? Hey, that quiet side of San Diego, oh, no, man. Coach said, oh, now, bro. Y'all come on over here, Lambo. I got y'all, man. I got y'all. I'm going to give y'all a little action and everything on a Sunday night. But, man, needless to say, we had an amazing time. Thank you, Coach, man, for that. Being able to talk about a few things that we actually got a chance to talk about and stuff like that while being there actually led to Coach actually being for the panel for December 1st and December 2nd in D.C. So make sure you guys are tapped in and purchasing your tickets to get to that. Coach Rashid will be there as well. And we're excited for that meetup in D.C., that mastermind in D.C., where a lot of us will be there. So thank you for that, Coach, man, for that. And because of that, man, Coach kind of talked about David Castro Legacy. Shout out to me meeting David Castro Legacy while I was out there as well in San Diego. Well, actually in California. He was in Orange County. We got a chance to go meet, man, out there in Long Beach, man, and meet my guy, man, David Castro Legacy. So shout out and everything, man, to him, and especially my guy, Tim Roberts, man. Meeting with Tim Roberts in DD's Chicken Cash Shack, man. I mean, we just were blessed by so many people out there. We thank y'all all for that, man. But I'm glad you're still rocking, man. Keep keeping the candles burning, man, because, Coach, I know you do not let up at anything, and that's why you are literally successful in helping the lives and changing the lives that you are right now. Jay Ford got some fire. We see you, man. Yes, Jay Ford is coming with some heat. Y'all been sleeping. The Leverage Show gonna always go ahead and show you love. You know, Jay Ford, the entire Pin Group always got a spot right here on the Leverage Show, so you already know what time it is. My baby say, Mr. Coach, she's showing love to Coach. Because, you know, my kids say, Mr. Coach. While they were there, you already know. They call him Mr. Coach, man. They were showing love to Coach, giving him, man, you know, hugs and showing and saying good night. Coach is looking like, what the heck is going on? Why am I getting a good night and stuff like that? So, man, it was good, man. My kids are hilarious and funny. You got to know my kids, man. So, Coach and everything, man, he got the blunt of the joke, and we explained it and stuff like that to him. Just a true blessing, man, beyond closed doors, man. Coach says, man, my honor to meet your family the other day. Thanks for connecting with me in San Diego. Man, come on, man. Coach, you already know who was going to connect with you, man. Stop it, man. I know how some people do. Some people tell you coming in the city and they run out the back door. They make a bunch of excuses. Lambo ain't like that. If I tell you I'm pulling up, I'm pulling up. And Coach was the first one that I told I was pulling up in the city. Everybody else, I told them when I got there. I told Coach beforehand, before we took the trip. I'm like, yo, Coach, I'm pulling up in the city. I want to meet with you. You understand? That's all it was. It's not, we're not getting ready to play these type of games. When I pull up on you, I'm pulling up on you. You understand? Either you can say, hey, man, Lambo, I can make it, or I'm tied up with this. You understand? We didn't flew here on the plane all the way here. So if I can, let me spend some time with you. Let me tell you something. That time is precious with people and with brotherhood. Most people don't understand how brotherhood and time is being precious, but it's precious. And that right there allows us, man, to really have the relationships like we do to continuously to keep moving forward, man, in life, man. And I thank you for that, Coach, for being a real brother and standing on your word, man, and really, man, showing love. And we're able to help some people, man, and getting ready to help a whole bunch of other people, man, because of what your resilience and your commitment, man, has been out here in this space. Appreciate you and salute you for that, big dog. You already know what time. My coach says, hello, Mrs. Johnson, showing love. LOL, Starbucks. Yeah, man, you had it going down at the Starbucks. My wife, you laughing too, man. There's too much action on the Sunday, man. Most Starbucks at about 5, 6 o'clock, man, it ain't got that much action going in it on a Sunday afternoon, man. But only take it up to Coach. Coach will leave it. Yeah, Jay Ford, Coach will definitely leave you in some places like that. So you can laugh too, bro. I didn't mean to put your kids in danger, bro. Hey, man, look, it's all good, brother. Hey, let me tell you something right now. You don't understand. My kids have been battle tested. Straight up. They already proofed. You understand? Like, we see the action around here. We already know what it is, man. And they ain't like that, man. You better stop all that. My wife said it was great to meet you too, Coach, man. Showing love, man. Thank you for that, man. My wife definitely showing love to Coach, man, because it was just an amazing time, man, to fellowship and really get down. Listen, we want to talk about this just for a couple minutes tonight. You understand? I sorry I took an hour and almost 20 minutes to talk about this, man. I'm trying to tell you this right now, man. My wife said 27th and Lindale. They know what that north side of Minneapolis is. They used to call it Murder-apolis, man. It's funny, man. Until you get there, you think, oh, Minneapolis. And then when you get there, you're like, oh, my God, it's like Chicago around here, man. So 27th and Lindale, man, I'm trying to tell you this right now. They ain't playing, bro. So you already know. And they come back home, man. They come visit New Orleans with their pops, and they be looking at me like, yo, Dad, you came up here? I'm like, yeah, Pops came up here. And I had a guy. I'm going to go ahead out there and say it. I'm going to have a guy. Man, he told so we get to California, right? And he's telling my wife, you know, he said, well, man, you know, I'm from New Orleans, right? I said, oh, man, that's good that he and Willie Mays and stuff like that. He in New Orleans. And then he tell my wife. My wife said, okay, well, yeah. You know, my husband and everything, man, New Orleans is divided into two sides. That's it. New Orleans is you're from the East Bank and you're from the West Bank. That's it. You ain't no other. You understand? Anything outside of that, it is what it is, right? That's just straight up. You're from the East Bank or the West Bank in New Orleans. And I remember the guy told my wife and everything, yeah, man, I'm from New Orleans. Then when I went to ask him, I said, and so I guess he must have said something to my wife and everything, man, at the time. My wife told him where I was from and stuff like that. And I guess he said something, oh, well, you know, I don't know about that. So then when I came with the accent, man, I said, man, where you from and stuff like that. And he says, yeah, man, I'm from Slidell. I said, whoa, 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 whoa. Slidell, you all the way over the Pontchartrain. When we used to see Slidell, we used to know, like, man, where you from? Where you living at in Slidell? Slidell was all the way over the tracks. But I mean, over the Pontchartrain, like a 24-mile-an-hour bridge that you had to go on the Pontchartrain. And we used to see Slidell and see the big houses. And we used to see the outlet malls and stuff like that out there, man. It's Slidell. Freddie B know what I'm talking about. He on here, man. It's Freddie B from Baton Rouge, literally like from out of Baton Rouge. People don't know if you ain't been to BR, you know how Baton Rouge can get down. You understand? Baton Rouge and New Orleans. We would show love to Baton Rouge before we looking kind of at Slidell, looking like them, like, we're going to leave that one alone. Okay, so I laughed because I said, man, he was talking about the food and the places and stuff like that there. And I was just saying out loud, I said, man, have you tested this place out? Have you tested that place out? And he said, nah, man, we haven't got a chance to get there yet. I said, well, man, you out here in LA, you need to go ahead and test these places out. You know, hands down, he was at Willie Mays. Willie Mays was going to be a solid out there in LA. I was shocked. They didn't change nothing, bro. They just like from out there, you know. And then I was telling about Harold and Bells. He had never heard of that. I said, man, they from out the 7th Ward. I know they people. I know where they from. That they good. They legit. They gonna be official if you out there in LA, right? This guy told us about a place called Louisiana Charlie's. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all out there in California, don't y'all ever go to no Louisiana Charlie's. Whatever you do in your life, and I mean, he was assured that Louisiana Charlie's was like, oh man, and bruh, we got up there to San Diego at that pier, and we went to Louisiana Charlie's. I ain't gonna lie. I'm looking at the menu. I'm looking down. I'm like, oh, they're getting ready to get down with it. Different than Willie Mays and different than Harold and Bells. We done already tested out Willie Mays and Harold and Bells. We already know what they've been rocking with. We've been back and forth to California. We know what they rocking with. When this dude came out and said Louisiana Charlie's, if y'all ever in California, don't you go to no Louisiana Charlie's and even equate that to being food from New Orleans or Louisiana, period. I'm telling you what, don't you ever equate Louisiana Charlie's when you get to California to being that. If you're watching this show and you know who you is out there, man, we didn't exchange info, don't you ever equate that. And so I hit him up in his DM and told him, hey, bro, this right here was probably that's a 5 out of 10. I could have gave it a 2 out of 10, but a 5 out of 10 because this food was horrible. This food was, woo, boy, this food. And I'm telling you, he's like, yeah, man, they got some of the best food. And then the moment I tasted that, I say, I got a question, what side of Louisiana he from? He must be was at Louisiana. He was a little bitty baby, not no grown man, not no where he knew better. He must have got that because his accent was kind of gone too and stuff like that. He kind of know, you know, okay, he must be way down there, man. So he must have was there when he was a kid. He must go back every now and then. You know how you go back and you go visit home every now and then. No disrespect, but it's just like he must go back every now and then and probably get a little taste here, taste there. But man, Louisiana Charlie's had to been one of the worst. I promise you this. I mean, the barbecue food was bad. You mess up barbecue, it's got to be bad. But to mess up the red beans and rice, the jambalaya, man, what else we had? We had gumbo, red beans and rice. I couldn't even do the jambalaya. When I seen they had a whole shrimp in the jambalaya, they had the shrimp with the whole shrimp head on. I said, man, what kind of stuff is this? You know, now I seen the pictures, and when I seen that, I say, oh, bro, this Louisiana Charlie's, y'all need to go ahead on with this. This is not right. I don't know who in the world then said that we getting ready to label this, and man, and our food prices was out of this world. What I mean to tell you, man, The best thing on the menu that they had was the beignets and the I think my daughters had the macaroon. That red beans and rice was probably the most horrible red beans and rice I tasted. That red beans and rice was not right. And Freddie B know he a chef, man, if he's still on here, man. The gumbo was like a duck, like a chicken duck sauce gumbo. The roux is a duck, and people know if you had that duck type of roux, man, that's some horrible stuff. That's like cooking like oyster soup or something like that, man. You know, it's a different type, and they serving this out here to people and saying, yeah, this is. I say, man, they wrong for this, man. And I mean, it getting $30 a pop, $35, $40 a pop, $20, $25, $35, $40 a pop out there. I said, boy, they out here opening this up, boy. We need to set up shop out here. I mean, you know, we need to come out here and do what we need to do to get this right, so we can go ahead and make some moves out here, man. Because if they out here charging these prices out here, oh man, we gonna make a killing, man. By the time they really taste what real food tastes like, they ain't gonna even understand. So I'm telling y'all what I know. Y'all ever out there in LA or Cal, San Diego, and somebody say Louisiana Charlie's, all I want y'all to do is say, listen, y'all, I thank y'all. I watched the Lambo Drew show. Lambo Drew and his entire family has already been vouched. That's not the place to go, because we're going to be out here rearranging some furniture around here. I'm telling y'all what I know, man. So again, man, hey, it is what it is, man. Hey, man, whatever float people boat, that's what float they boat, man. If y'all going to be out there in LA, stick to DD's Chicken Cat Shack. Stick to, because that's my people. I'm gonna make sure you stick to the real. DD's Chicken Cat Shack, Willie Mays, Harold and Bells. You'll be all right. You won't even have to fight nobody. You'll be able to sleep at night. I promise you that. You will be straight after that. Anything else outside of that, don't do no Louisiana Charlie's or no Asian Persuasion or anything like that, man. Asian Bistro or nothing. Just stick with that and you're going to be fine. I promise you that, what I know. All right, so yeah, my baby said 27th and Lindell, Black Belt Mafia. Freddie B said, yeah, bro, they part of that Black Belt Mafia where cast iron stomachs, because he's talking about, man, them in their Bean Boozle. They know that Fred and them love to play Bean Boozle. That's one of Fred's favorite games, he says, man. He's still out there now, man. He craves and everything, man. Every time he gets a chance to come back to play that game. And my wife is talking about Fred with the with the laughing faces on it, man, because they do got cast iron stomachs, man, when you play that game, man, because it ain't no joke. My wife say Louisiana Charlie's. She's zipping her mouth. Don't even worry about it, baby. I spoke on it, man. I spoke on Louisiana Charlie's out there. So you ain't even got to worry about it. We ain't getting to play no games with that, man. Somebody get out there, boy, and ready to hurt somebody. You be back there ready to hurt a chef. Like, hey, bro, come on out here. Come on out back. Come catch this fade real quick, because this is not right. My baby said that food was disrespectful. Yes, it was, man. We didn't even post that joint. We like, hey, we gonna post. We posted all the stuff. We posted Willie Mays for sure, because everybody wanted to know, did the Willie Mays taste like the one back in New Orleans? So we officially can tell you that in LA, that one is official. Willie Mays and Venice, man, is official. Tastes like the one back in New Orleans, man. As well as, now the bread pudding is different. That bread pudding that they had, that they made, that bread pudding was so sweet. And like I said, it wasn't that it was bad. It was just so sweet, man. It's like, man, you know, it was a different bread pudding that we used to for the other Willie Mays back then. So that was the only thing. But the chicken fried was the bomb. Definitely seasoned to it. We like seasoned to our food, man. Don't go ahead and give us no seasoning to it. So we definitely got that. The red beans and rice on point. The gumbo on point. I mean, the gumbo I'm talking about on point, like you're back home in the NO. So I wouldn't even dumb that down to you. So that hands down. And I know DD's laughing and stuff like that, but I'm just keeping it real, man. You don't do them three, I don't know what more you can do. Didi's Chicken Cash Shack, Willie Mays, as well as Harold and Bells, and you'll be all right, man. I promise you that now. So make sure of that, man. Freddie B say, stop it, man. Don't stop it. Freddie B, we not gonna stop it, bro. We not gonna stop it, man. I'm trying to tell you this right now. Freddie, he want that Bean Boozle. We got you, bro. We got you covered. My wife, that's why she laughing, because of that Bean Boozle on him and stuff like that, man. He ain't ready for that. The best bread pudding I ever had was with Larry and T in DC. Yes, man. They had some bread pudding, man, out there, man, at a place called, oh my gosh. It started with an E, man. I can see the name, but I can't think about it. It's like Edibles or Etridge or Old Ebbets. Old Ebbets. It's Old Ebbets. Old Ebbets was some of the best bread pudding, man, my wife to this day has had, man. So shout out to her. We're definitely in the bread pudding, man. So you already know, man, what time it is, man. But yeah, I don't even know, man, how we got even into that, man. That was a whole different ball game. But yeah, we had to talk about that because I had to get that off my chest. I couldn't go ahead and allow the Leverage Show not to go ahead and get that experience off my chest of what we experienced out there, man. You know, of course, I got to see my guy Kobe, you know, at the arena, man, just to go touch, you know, the crypto arena, man, take some pictures, man. You guys have never been out there, man. Definitely go do that, man. You know, they call that the house that Kobe built. It was the Staples Center, man. And that, you know, that's monumental for me. You know, Kobe's over my shoulder, bro. So, and always over my shoulder. Every day I'm looking at that, man. Always reminded every day of 3 years ago when I was actually retiring, you know, from the job, man, and leaving Minneapolis and then moving a month later, man, to Denver, Colorado, man. That, yo, it was cold, man. That was in my ear, letting me know and stuff like that, man, that it's official. It's really official. So I'm shout out and everything, man, to that, man. That's what we are here for. We're here to help, man, make this thing happen, man, and really be impacted by what we do. Didi's Chicken Cash says they have one in Long Beach as well. Yeah, they got two Willie Mays, man. One in Long Beach and one in Venice, right? One in Long Beach and one in Venice and stuff like that. But whatever you need, you don't need no Louisiana Charlies. Don't do that. Don't, you and Chris and the entire McClendon family and anybody you know, don't ever send nobody on that mission. Because if you send somebody on that mission, they're gonna be mad at you. I'm telling you this, what I know. Don't send nobody on that mission. Lambo gonna vouch for Willie Mays. Lambo gonna vouch for Harold and Bells. But Lambo ain't gonna vouch for no Louisiana Charlies. That was horrible. All right, so make sure you guys, man, stay tapped into that. But look, let's talk this a little bit tonight. Let's get serious just for a little bit. The message and everything tonight is get up and get moving. A lot of times in life, man, I told you guys, man, 3 years ago, man, I was literally retiring on September the 24th, 9/24 to be exact. 24, Kobe wore that number and stuff like that. And number 9 was Jordan's Olympic number. Jordan was number 9. I strategically went out on a specific date, 9/24, strategically. And everybody know that, like, man, this dude, he is providing so much of value, so much of value to this. So when I went out and I retired, man, I was like, no, I want that day. It was like, you want that day? I'm like, I want that day. The very next day, I had another party at the job where I sold in and gave back and stuff like that. And I post those pictures like on the 25th and stuff like that on my social media and stuff, because I think I took them down from like Instagram and made them and tagged in a few between Facebook or something like that. But I went and I served gumbo and jambalaya from Louisiana, the real stuff. And they was loving on that. That's what I served. I gave back. I had a party in the height of COVID in 2020 when they disapproved everyone from even having cake. Lambo had a full party for the entire job. Police officers, supervisors, administrator, so many people, man, came to that party, man. And it was just like, man, Lambo, I don't know how in the world they approved you for this. And they declined and denied everybody else walking up out of this thing. that's just how much level of respect, man, that they had for me. But that's how much I wanted to also do for them. When I told them I'm coming out of my own pocket with this anyway, because I want to make sure that I'm sending y'all off real well, that y'all gonna remember, like, man, this Lambo, you understand, he going out. And because of that, man, that point, people don't even notice that there was a young man by the name of Reverend. I actually spoke with him right before I was actually starting this broadcast. And it was because of him and him saying, Lambo, you need to go ahead and get out here on social media and stuff like that, man, and really start talking because you got so much. I showed him the credit game. He has went on to go on ahead and really help change people's lives. And I'm really proud of him, man, and what he has done within the 3 years, man, later, man, moving forward. We got more greater things for you to do, Reverend. So make sure you go ahead and strap up because we're excited about the next chapters of some things that are aligning themselves, man, for that. But again, a lot of people, man, they don't get that. They don't understand like what it takes to be able to get up after you done had a blow, after you done had maybe the roughest fight, the roughest struggle of your life. And you don't understand that when you have suffered one of the greatest losses in your life, what do you do next? What do you do when life went on ahead and officially has put you down on the ground or put you down to the mat or taking the wind out of you? You get up. You don't stay down on the ground. And you get moving. You get moving on. You get moving stronger. You get moving forward. You continuously to keep moving forward. You don't let this time or this moment or this motion stop you. You get moving forward. Forward is the only way, man, that this thing in life is going to be able to go on ahead, man, and give you back what you have put into it. There's a definition, man, for get up. And I want to read this to you, right? This is good. I want to read this to you. Get up, right? And this right here, man, is something that I want you to understand. Actually, you know what? I'm going to read it from here. Hold on. We'll read it from here. I don't want to read this one. I want to read it from here. Here we go. Fall down. I want to do fall down first. Fall down. It's a phrasal verb. It means in everything, man, to lose one's battle or to lose one's balance. Did you hear that? To lose one's battle or to lose one's balance and collapse. She fell down at school today. All right. Another definition: to be shown to be inadequate or unsuccessful, to fail. The deal fell down because there were a lot of unanswered questions. The thing about it is that when you fall down, most people in life, and it's the truth, right? They fall down because of many different reasons. Life pushes them down. People get pushed in the corner. Things happen to where you do fall down. Things just didn't come together. They fell apart. And when things fell apart, you literally couldn't go ahead and gather things together. And as the definition says, to be shown inadequate or unsuccessful, to fail because of being able to fall down. Most people in life always think that you're never going to fall down. You're never going to go through nothing where you're going to hit the ground. Can I tell you something? You've been doing this since birth. And if you've fallen down, if you've hit some hard times or some things have come against your life that you are literally taking it a blow and you fell down, can I tell you something? It's okay. As the baby, and as we did with the baby, we would tell the baby, come on, get up. Let's get back up. The baby is learning to walk. Let's get back up. Even if you fell down, let's get back up. And what happens is that sometimes people look at the failure of falling down over and over and over in their life. And they equate that to be a mountain because they fell on down so many times. They fell down on hard times. It didn't work together. This didn't work together. That didn't work together. We all are victim to failure. We all are victim for something not working together. What you are not a victim to is giving up. What you should never be immune to is giving up. What you should never be immune to is staying down on that ground. You say, well, Lambo, I've been through this, I've been through that, I've been through all of this. I don't know which way to go. Which way should I go? Should I go ahead and just sit right here? Because the pain of this failure, the pain of this last one, the pain of this last letdown, the pain of this last episode that I have been through and went through, I don't know if I can make it anymore. Some of you lost some of the greatest people in your lives. Some of you lost, been the greatest job of your life, the greatest love of your life, the greatest business or the greatest job. I don't know what it is. The greatest enthusiasm for you to go through life and go do some things. You took in that loss. Some of you took a huge financial loss that you don't believe that you recovered or could recover back from. Some of you are taking a huge loss, man, within your health. Can I tell you something today? Don't you stay down there. Get up. You got more fight in you. Don't you sit down there and you continue to keep wallowing at the blow that took you down to the ground. And then you're upset at the blow that took you down to the ground because it keeps ringing over and over the pain over and over and over again. So I'm telling you today, get up. Get moving. Get you a game plan. Get moving forward. Keep your eyes on the prize. Don't allow one setback or many setbacks to set you down for the rest of your life. Allow that to propel you and move you forward into a direction, into a dimension, to something deeper, something higher that you have never felt or never been before. Learn to soar with your wings open. Don't keep your wings closed. Because what happens is we all suffer some part of trauma in our life. And when the trauma does hit, it literally stuns our growth. And it makes our balance not so sure to go ahead and try it over again and do it again. But I can tell you something right now. That's a part of life. Part of life is getting up. Part of life is going on and moving through the pain. Part of our life is wiping your tears from over the hurt and the pain, because life has its way of throwing you the biggest blows and then expecting you to go on ahead and say, you know what? I'm going to stay right here. But again, man, if y'all remember this, I've said this so many times on this show. Life is not happening to you. Life is responding to you. Your response to you falling, your response to you getting let down, your response for you not moving forward should be getting up and moving forward and literally taking all the odds that are stacked against you. Yeah, you got many odds that are stacked against you. You got more odds that are stacked against you that are stacked for you in your favor. But you have to give up of you complaining. You have to give up of you saying that you can't do this. You have to give up of you saying you can't go on another step further. You have to give up thinking that you won't make it. You have to give up that mindset, that talk, that way. That's not going to produce anything for your life. What's going to produce something for you is you saying to yourself, you know what, Lambo, you're right. We suffered there. We took that loss, we took that L, we took that lesson. We kept going. I am where I am today because not when I got knocked down and life knocked me down and took all of the air out of my mouth and my breath and my lungs, and I felt in everything, man, that I could not move forward. I am where I am today because I decided to look down on that ground, look up to heaven and say, God, if you give me strength, I'm getting back up. I'll keep fighting. And I kept fighting. I kept fighting for myself so later on I could learn to fight for you. Who are you fighting for today? What person are you fighting for? What dream are you fighting for? What goal are you fighting for? What vision are you fighting for? Are you fighting for your family? Are you fighting for your loved ones? Are you fighting for the people who are connected to you, your friends, your community? Who are you fighting for? You have to learn that you have more dog in you than you've been dogged out. You have to learn that you literally have more flight to you than you actually have grounding to you. I want you to know that. I want you to know that there's something bigger on the other side of some of your greatest losses, some of your greatest hurt, some of your greatest pain, some of the greatest things that you have suffered in life. There is more to you in life than that. And because of that, you will make it. You will make it through. You will actually help people along the way and show people that they can make it through. You will be the shoulder to cry on, or the shoulder and everything, man, that they need to lean on when they need strength. Be there for somebody. Sometimes it may be one of the toughest places in life that they're at and toughest things that they're going through. Be there for somebody. You know, when my grandpa was on his deathbed, Johnny Jacobs, the great Johnny Jacobs, has a playground named after him in New Orleans, man. Johnny Jacobs Playground. Shout out to him. He said, a friend in need is a friend in need. Who you been a friend to? Who's been in need? No matter what the need is, no matter how big the need is, be a friend to somebody. Show love to somebody. Show support to somebody. Because somebody may need the strength that you have to help carry them and pull them through some of the greatest times of their life that they don't feel that they can make it through. It's on you. This life is about you, but it's about you helping others get to their journey. And my job as a coach, standing in front of you to this Leverage Show, is to let you know, no matter what has happened to you, no matter what hit or what has stunned you down to the ground, for you to muster up the ability and the energy that God has breathed in your body one more day until you get up. Go try it again. Go do it again. Keep moving forward. Don't stop. You're a soldier in an army that you didn't even know that you were enlisted in. Make sure you understand that. Every day you get up, every day you wake up and you open your eyes and you give God thanks and you give God praise and you say, you know what, Lambo? You're right about this. You're right. I'm in something bigger that may be way over my head, but I refuse to give up. The old folks used to sing a song, I think I'll run on just to see what the end is going to be. And can I tell you something? Some of y'all, your end will be victory. Your end will be joy. Your end will be blessing. Your end will be so much prosperity and so much peace that you didn't even know or even expected that it could be, but it will be that. You have to look inside yourself and say to yourself, do I need to sit right here and give up? Or do I need to stand up tall and keep going? My objective to you each and every single week is to show you how to channel that energy, channel that strength, to let you know you can get up. You can try it again. You can do it again. You can keep moving forward because your life has so much more greater value than you just sitting down there not doing anything at all. I believe in you. The Leverage Show family believes in you. We all believe in you. Make sure that you believe in yourself because that's what we are here for this Leverage Show. I thank you. Thank y'all for rocking with Lambo. That's all I had for you today. Something short and sweet. Wasn't nothing too much. I took enough time with you guys. Almost 2 hours of y'all been rocking with me right here on this Leverage Show. Thank y'all for making the decision, man, to give up and sticking with Lambo to the very end and saying, you know what, Lambo, I needed that pep talk. I needed somebody to go ahead and speak into my life because you felt like and everything giving up. I get it. I've been there. 3 years ago, when I was actually taking my journey and trying to figure out which way God was getting ready to lead, neither did I think that it would have this big of an impact, but I knew it was something great. And I'm so glad I took the journey. I'm so glad I took a leap of faith. I stepped out there and allowed God to continue to keep moving forward so I can continue to keep moving you forward. That's my goal. That's my job, is to help you get to your vision, to help you achieve your dreams, to help you know that you are much bigger, much stronger than you think that you ever will be. Your future is brighter. And all you just need to do is look up, because it's coming your way. Listen, I really want to thank you guys for tapping into another edition of the Leverage Show. Thank you guys for all the laughs, the talks, me being able to speak into your lives and just talk about some things. 3 years ago, did I think that I would be doing this today? No. Lambo didn't think that. But boy, God does sure have a funny way of being able to teach and show thousands of people each and every single week the right way to be able to keep getting up and keep going forward to their dreams and to their goals. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I thank y'all for sticking with me. I thank y'all for being right here in the trenches with Lambo, because it's because of you guys this show has been at a whole nother level. And you guys will continue to keep going to another level in your lives as well. I love each and every single one of you, man. Make sure you guys tune in tomorrow, Friday night, Friday at noon, Friday noon Eastern, 11 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Pacific time for Finance Fridays Live, where my guy, CPMD, my guy Quentin, will be right here back on this show. And he will actually be sharing a great new program that you guys need to go ahead and tap into. He will be at the DC meeting December 1st, December 2nd. If you guys and everything need tickets, we're going to talk more about that for that Mastermind Summit. Make sure you guys are definitely tapped in. I love you guys, man. Thank you guys so much, man, for tonight. Truly has been a blessing. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Tomorrow afternoon at noon Eastern, 11 a.m. for Finance Fridays, man. Thank y'all so much, man. Again, man, we're going to continue to keep rocking out, man, right here on this Leverage Show and doing what we do best, man. All right, love you guys. Take care. Have a great night, man. We out of here.